What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RWBY D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Travis as Flynn.
Yo!
Mike is Haku.
What the fuck?
Nope, even though I wasn't next.
I made a typo. And Zach as Aquos.
Not even worth it.
Quick recap is what happened last time. The team was given gifts by the King of Vale. New combat abilities that they will be able to use. And they've trained with them a little bit. Then they had a little bit of a vision, so to speak. Where they met Flowers, Davos, and Emil in their own respective dreams. You all have rested for the night, and you've been called back to the King's room. It says, now, if you have any final things you need to get done, do them today. Tomorrow, we're leaving.
Yes, sir.
Alright. I'm gonna go chill with my fam. Actually, never mind. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Chill with your family.
Mm-hmm. My question for you, Connor, actually, I should clarify this. Can my gift only be used on Mike, or can it be used on any one of my choosing?
It can be on any ally who's being attacked.
What constitutes an ally? The green border only?
Mutual
for metagame
understanding,
purposes?
Guess technically he could use it on anybody, couldn't he? Anybody they wanted to.
Maybe mutual understanding. Like both
Anyone
people
who
consider
you
him an ally.
genuinely want to protect.
Okay.
So you can't use it, like, if your ally, like, let's say Flynn's attacking a meal or something, you can't use it to block a meal so that way you can get up and do a crit for your next attack.
Yeah, but I could protect Flynn.
Right. But you can't do it on
Could
Flynn attacking a meal.
Oh,
Could
like from a
he-
distance. I see what you're saying.
No, not even from distance. Even if, like, Flynn's taking his sword and whacking a meal, you cannot block Flynn's hit. Because you do not want to protect him.
I see what you're talking about.
But if a meal hits Flynn, then you can.
Or what if... Now, I'm just saying this because you never know. What if Aquos is like, I want Flynn's clone to survive this attack, and we need him for this fight. Could he protect Flynn's clone?
Yeah. If he genuinely wants Flynn's clone to be protected. I'm essentially saying this for potential creative purposes to say you can't protect enemies who you actually don't want to protect.
Do they also have to be in sight?
300 feet.
Within 300
I know it's
feet.
300 feet, but if like Haku's doing a stealth mission and I think something's going awry, can I just also be like, poof, Naruto?
You have to have a line of sight.
So what if it's super dark?
If you can
Can it
still
only be-
make it out that it's happening, then yes.
So if you can perceive it physically, so if you can hear
Yes.
it
Okay.
or smell
Okay.
something that's not, like.
You hear Aku?
There we go. I just wanted to clarify things.
Someone's peeing. They're in trouble.
Hey, I was in trouble.
There's something
I
else
was in
here.
mortal danger.
So I'm going to punch Haku in the arm. Hey, so I got an idea.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can fly, and I'm a ranged kind of guy. So, why don't we get something that we can attach to your clothes where I can use you as some sort of flying craft while you fly around and I can shoot from you, or my clone can.
Trying to treat
Just
me
get him
like
a
some
forward and
animal,
reverse
huh?
button.
So like
I'll make sure they install a forward and reverse button.
you mean something like a riding harness or something
Well,
you put on
I was
horse?
thinking more like something that I could attach to my shoes so I could stay standing and crouch when needed.
Like
That sounds
magnetic.
dangerous, but I'm game. I don't know how well I can control flying yet, but if you're confident, you can survive a fall, then let's do it.
Well, we'll figure it out. To the tailor.
And y'all go to Vale. Alright. You find a tailor. Says, hi, I'm Taylor the Tailor. How can I help you?
Speechless.
We would like for you to augment this man's clothes. I put a Haku to have, and if I have to, I'll go to a emporium of some sort to get this.
Don't have emporiums in Vale.
What the fuck? To attach foot harnesses to his clothing.
So you two are, yep. Yeah, I can do that.
We're gonna be skydiving.
I'm so glad you said that.
He's just being modest.
Hey, no need to be ashamed here. We accept all sorts.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Because
My-
the Tailor
my-
answered that.
My clone walks in.
Okay. Cost for that's going to be 400 Lien.
Let's do it.
You still got the money, right?
Yeah.
And let's get it.
I hand it over.
Is it all right?
No, I
Alright.
gave it back to you, Haku, because I remember the last episode I said, "Here, I don't want it. I don't want this."
Oh, you were done
In
with
the
it.
end, one of you has it.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, I give him the money then.
All right. This is fantastic. And I'm also going to need that shirt.
My shirt.
Yeah.
Can't
You
you
want
just
to
like
throw in
make some
a
leather straps?
Well, you said
A
you wanted to
gag
combine it
necklace?
with the shirt, didn't you? Make the top for it.
So what I'm thinking of, and I don't know how close we are to this kind of technology here, but maybe we could do some sort of magnetic thing where my shoes have the magnets, or even like like a
Pietro
on a-
used draft dust to hold him down.
that, or how they have like a skis or like a snowboard. They have the things you put your feet in that can come attached easily. All you do is like hit a button or push on something and you can come off them.
Hmm.
That's something I was thinking. I wasn't thinking straps per se.
I'm just saying, this guy's going from your exact wording. And you wanted to put straps on the shirt. So he's saying, okay, I need that top then.
Well, I want to explain that again in that sentence and say if it's going to cost more, we'll be sure to pay that.
So, oh, okay. I got some possible ideas here. I can give you an entire separate harness. That's going to be that same 400 price. If you're looking to do gravity dust, that is possible. You will have to replace the dust once a day of use.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that then.
As for magnetism, could also do that. It's a little bit more pricey. It'd be 1,000 Lien in total.
We'll do that.
All right.
Well, you need to have my shoes as well.
I will need to have your shoes. And do you want it part of your shirt, or do you want it to be a separate harness?
Yeah, I'd like a separate harness, please.
All right. Fantastic.
This is my only shirt.
And I hand over the shoes, and that goes down the lobby.
All right. You're just working on them. Skip ahead. Comes back. All right, here you go. Be a little bit heavier, but shouldn't be much of an issue.
Cool.
And there's the harness for you, sir.
Thank you. You know, I could purchase some gasoline.
What's gasoline?
Yeah, yeah, we've got a place where you can purchase some gas. What for?
Is it something called a gas station?
No, I don't have gas stations.
We want Aquas to consume it so he can.
I need to be able to fuel a vehicle and/or start a fire.
Okay. I can't guarantee you're going to be able to get some. But here, go to this address here. He hands you a piece of paper.
Thanks, man. Hey, let's go, Flint. Let's go,
All right.
Aquas.
I'll follow you.
So you keep going until you eventually come across a very official-looking building called the Vale Department of Defense.
I can see where this is going. All right, I enter.
So there's a person there. Hey, can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I'm just looking to purchase a little bit of gasoline.
To purchase some. What's your intention?
Again, old school vehicle. Gonna need to use some gasoline for that. Unfortunately,
All vehicles we have here in Vale are powered by dust.
this is the old tech. I try my best to.
I was gonna say dust came before gasoline.
New tech. I need some gasoline. All right.
If you're gonna need some gasoline, you're gonna need to be honest with me here.
Yeah, I need to set some stuff on fire. Because I'm on a mission for the king, and there's going to be a point where I'm going to need to ignite some things.
Let me see your license.
I hand my license.
Thanks, that. Are you going to be lighting anything on Vale on fire?
No Vale property.
Okay.
No problem. Won't even be in Vale.
The only reason we
You
have
know what?
gasoline.
I think he needs to roll a sense motive check, Connor.
I mean, I won't be letting anything in Vale on fire because we'll already be gone.
Hi, Addie Ann. Trax doesn't even know. He doesn't know.
It says okay. Yeah, as long as you aren't doing anything here in Vale, we'll be able to. Gasoline is typically only used for explosives here, so I don't know why you'd be trying to fuel anything with it. And we've got dust for that.
Yeah, I was lying to you. I do need to set stuff on fire, though.
Well, yeah, alright, he starts putting some stuff into his computer. Can you imagine using gasoline to power a vehicle? That's just crazy. They could explode.
That's crazy.
He keeps going. He goes, alright. I can give you 2 gallons. It's going to cost you 2,000 lien, though.
Damn.
I'll take it.
He goes, alright, I'll be right back. Comes back with 2 gallons, sets them down. He goes, alright, this stuff is rare, don't waste it.
Thank you, sir.
Oh shit, there's something else I want to do too, Connor.
And that's how Mike died, because he got the
He
gasoline
blew
blew up on his back and he caught on fire and died.
Aquos with his shotgun rolls a 1, hits Haku, boom, bye bye.
It's the gasoline tank.
You're just going to see Haku in the middle of a fight one day just pull out the gas and just...
Like Sasuke.
Fucking dragon flame jutsu.
Oh, snap.
Alright. So you're on your way. Aquos, what are you doing?
I want to go to a dust shop.
Alright. Where's this? Hey, I can help you.
How much dust do you have?
We got 2 orange, 2 red, and 2 purple.
That's it?
Mhm.
Of each? Or
2 of each, and those are just crystals.
what about, do you have any powder and any ammo?
Nothing that we're allowed to sell at the moment.
Alright,
Only
well, I'm
rations for the
buying
military.
I am buying everything for you, and if it makes you feel better, I am military. Well,
yeah, I
ish.
can see your license, then I can give you a ration box.
I'm going to show my license. I want as much dust as I am allowed to get from you.
Yeah, don't worry about that. You didn't receive 1 box last time, right? That was just you 2?
I didn't receive anything.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get anything.
So he comes back with a box. He says, and here's 2 of every type of dust. That is all you're going to be allotted. If you're looking to buy the rest of what we've got here, do it for 400 lien, since you're a soldier.
No. Times are tough, man. What's full price? It's 2 of every type, like dust, powder, ammo, and crystal.
Yeah, but that's not being charged for you.
I understand. I just want to make sure I put it in my notes that way.
Yeah.
And with ammo, that you're meaning 20 shots per each, so that means I get 40 shots of each.
Yeah, I said 2 cartridges.
So that's all. And then I'm buying out whatever is rest of his inventory, and that was 2 crystals, 2 orange.
I was apparently going to overcharge
Purple.
you for that, actually.
Oh, well then I'll just give him whatever. So 2 orange, 2 purple, and 2 what?
And 2 red.
We could leave the atmosphere with all that dust.
So the cost would be 154 Lien for that.
All right. Well, I'll just because I want to make it even. I'm gonna give him 200.
Okay.
Treat someone special to dinner tonight.
I'll do my best.
You having trouble with dust?
Yeah, everyone's having trouble with dust. Ever since Vacuo is being marched upon by the other armies.
I understand it. It's actually where I believe a lot of things are going to happen, man. Are
I
you
wish you the
struggling to
best of
stay
luck with
afloat?
I think we all are. We're making do.
What-
Since I own a dust
what's your
shop,
rent?
I do get some money from the government, from the monarchy.
Do you have enough to stay open?
They can't afford me closing down right now since I'm the distributor for the soldiers.
What's your rent this month?
I don't pay anything right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to give him an extra 1,000 Lien. Use this for whatever you need it. Save it. I don't care.
Well, thank you very
Things
much.
might get tight.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Do you want to? You a fighter at all?
No, but if things get bad enough, I'm sure I'll be armed.
Can you do me a favor?
Hmm.
Do you know who I am?
From
Besides
your
looking
ID,
at my license.
Aqua's Veni. Beyond that, I'm afraid I don't know.
I've got family in town. Here's my my number. I'm gonna give him how to contact me. I'm just asking if, keep your eyes on them. Just make sure they're safe. Anything happens, I'm gonna tell them who my family is, but
I'll do my best. Thank you.
thank you. Stay safe, man.
You too.
Shit's gonna get rough.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
But here's what I'll say, man. You'll be one of the first people I visit.
I appreciate it.
Have a good one. And
too.
I'm gonna now go head out to my family.
Okay.
I got a lot of stuff to put in my inventory.
Gonna visit this man's grave? That
I
what you're
got
gonna visit?
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Which dust would I be using for my shield whenever it, like the hard light dust? Is that the dust, the ammo, or the crystal?
That's powder.
That's powder.
Mhm.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. Cool. All right. I have something to do.
Go on.
Yes.
I was gonna break off from Mike and say I'd catch up with him in a little bit, and I wanted to find a rooftop that was flat and kind of in kind of an area where I could be alone. And
Okay.
then sit in the middle of the rooftop and try to focus. Obviously, have my clone watching my back, making sure no one sneaks up on me, but trying to focus and see if I could talk to flowers.
Roll a 1d20. Just a flat 1d20.
Ew.
You are not able to reach out at all. You trying to be at peace and do that, but nothing's coming to you.
Do I want a spirit diet? I don't know what the DC is, so it's hard for me to decide if I want to waste that spirit die. Yeah, fuck it. I've never just held on to him before, right?
Lord have mercy. Every time.
That's the usual. That's the usual. All right. Well, that's that. I was wanting to metagame. I was wanting to ask a question about something that he said during the conversation. I didn't get a chance to ask him.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance in the future. This is what I'm looking for.
All right. I guess I'll head to the south, or I guess I'll head south to the south gate to wait for everybody
Where are you going to Southgate?
because we're going to go to the southern border. So I thought that we would be heading south.
That's not where you've been told to go.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, anyone have anything else they need to do right now?
No, I'm just hanging out with my family until it's time to go.
I'll go help that blacksmith one more time, and then I'll head back. You don't have to like do any dialogue. I'm just like
You two are to Leanne for the day.
So much dust.
I'm telling you,
meant
man.
to do this later. I guess I could do this now.
Dude, if someone does blow me up, I'm going to the heavens.
Make sure like you ate the dust, like you're levitating, and then it'd be perfect, dude. It'd be like the exact scenario. Like you're already floating in the air, then you can just like.
There's the guy with the warhammer just slams into your stomach.
Yo,
He's
into the
blasting
atmosphere.
off again.
Saki, what are you currently doing?
I guess I'm at this point. I'm heading back
Heck yeah.
to the.
You're walking down the street when suddenly the world twists away from you. Everything in your vision just rips in different directions. And there's a black void in all directions.
I just like look around, shocked.
No. This is something I intended to have happen, but I'm just doing a little bit earlier than I intended.
Right. Look around, confused.
You see, you are in a forested area with the black void in the distance. But before the void, there are a number of tents and people around you. You recognize that you're in a Mantle military camp, somewhere in Vale's borders. The country of Vale, not the city. You recognize that there's one larger tent ahead of you as well.
And in that tent.
Do you enter the tent?
Yeah.
So you start walking towards one of the edges of the void and into the tent. And you see 4 familiar faces.
Oh god.
Rusty, Flowers, Davos, and Nero.
No.
You see Nero is tied to a pole that is holding up the tent in the center of it. And her body is attached to the ground with earth dust. Davos goes to sit down in front of her, looking at her directly. And then you see his attention changes to his scroll. The Flowers and Rusty are behind, waiting for a moment until you hear them speak. Davos starts. So, your name is Nero. You're an agent of Vale, and you've been spying on us. You have direct contact with the king, and you have reported our movements. Interesting. It's not often that a scout is able to avoid my gaze for so long. You should be proud of yourself. Still, these actions can't just be forgiven. Flower steps forward. Sir, we should make an example of her. I'll decapitate her and put her head on a spike for the next scouts to see.
Coming for you, Flowers.
You see Nero holds steady composure as this is being talked about. Rusty laughs. Oh, please. An effigy? How archaic, Flowers. No, we need a morale booster. She could be a good fit. At that moment, you see a little bit of quiver in Nero's composure. Flower turns to him. Absolutely not. This may be war, but we must be above acts such as that. Oh, but showing off our murders isn't? Or maybe you're just afraid to give in to your inner desires, Flowers. And you see the two just look at each other, very stone-faced. Davos stands up. Silence, you two. We're above these acts. The rest of this war must be handled better than the blusters in Vacuo. Your blusters. A clean death ought to be appropriate for you, followed by a burial. But perhaps there's an alternative. A purpose yet. He steps closer to her, kneeling, so his eyes are their faces are only inches apart. Don't worry, young woman. You will not be toyed with by anyone here but me. And this game is one that you must participate in. According to your scroll, your king has kept a secret from you. Haku. So your eyes light up at that. I thought that might do it. He's returned home. I would like to see you two reunited. But only at the right time. Flowers, inform the men that we're moving out. Our locations are compromised. But, sir, there's only one path to Vale from this side. Where are we going? Devos smiles, standing up and turning away from Nero, and towards him. We're falling back to our ships. Our entire force will now sail to Vacuo. We need to reclaim their dust if we're to win this war. Rusty, inform the maiden that we'll have need of her shortly. She'll be our trick to getting through those waters unharmed. And inform Mistral of the situation. They both salute, turn around looking at you, and they walk past you.
Well.
Davos laughs to himself once they're gone. Nero, you will be under my protection until your union with Haku. If you try to break free, I will send flowers to kill Haku. Do you understand? He turns back to her. And with a glare, you see she nods her head. Good. Oh, Haku. I look forward to our next encounter. He turns around again, starts walking directly towards you. You see he walks through you.
He knew the whole time.
I mean, that's
Suddenly,
convenient.
You reappear where you were.
I'm like, whoa, what, gotta stop eating before bed. Or whatever people say.
Wonder if they're trying to tell me something.
And I guess I can just continue heading back so I can inform everybody where we're actually going.
So, you go back to the king, you inform him of what happened? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Whole spiel, going to Vacuo. Mistral's all, informing Mistral, we got a new maiden. Going by boat. All the good stuff.
You see, he just kind of sits calmly at that. I'll dispatch half of our forces then to go to Vacuo. But you and your team will still be assisting me in Southern Vale.
With all due respect, they're going to get more dust. Probably for that weapon. Shouldn't we send more?
That weapon?
Or should we go in instead?
Are you referring to the old cannon?
Yeah.
That cannon cannot be powered with dust. Not with such a small amount of it. And they do not have a canister large enough to reuse that weapon. And don't get me wrong, Mantle has developed their technology over these last few years considerably. But they still can't power that weapon. And Vacuum will just hand over their dust mines. Gurren is strong. More so, we need to handle Mistral first. If we can resolve their issue in our lands, we can then divert our entire focus to Vacuo and the Mantle Forces, the bigger threat.
Am I there now, or am I just still on my way?
This is just him and Haku at the moment.
Okay.
Is there anything else, Haku?
Yeah, this Akko's guy. I've got issues with him.
RWBY. Well, if I put my personal feelings aside, no. But Nero's my friend.
And from what you told me, he will not harm Nero until you and her have a reunion again, for whatever reason. That means she is safe.
Suppose I can only hope.
We won't be in Vale for long, Haku. Trust me when I say this war is coming to a quick end, and this is the fastest way to do it.
I've misplaced my trust before, but I will place my trust in you.
Thank you, Haku.
Haku.
The evening falls. You all get some sleep. Your final night here.
We actually gonna be able to sleep. We going into the mystical world again.
Flynn!
Yeah, I already been.
You're going into the mystical world. You wake up suddenly in a large, empty metal room. With the exception of two things that are in this room. You see, in front of you stands Flowers with his back to you. And you see a large, well, relatively large metal box going up to his knees at his side. He's just standing there quietly.
I'm gonna walk up next to him, see if he sees me.
So you walk by, you pass in front of him, you see his stance hasn't changed at all. As far as he can tell, you aren't there, from what you can gather.
I'm gonna say Flowers.
No response.
Take a closer look at this box.
You see it's a drawer of some sort. Their handles, little shelves. But beyond that, there's nothing special about it. Actually, no, there would be something a little extra detail. You see the top of it has some burn marks, some blackened area.
Okay. He's just sitting there not moving?
You see he's just standing there, quietly breathing to himself.
So if I go to touch anything in the room, does my hand pass through it, or does it...
You can find out.
I go to touch the drawer. The
Your hand
dresser.
passes through it.
Damn.
You see if some time passes like this while you're trying to figure out exactly what's going on, and then you see he moves. You see he takes his hands, places them on his helmet, and pulls it off. He drops it to the floor, and you see his face. Scarred and burned all over.
Anakin?
You see that there are very small scars of small cuts made with a knife, presumably, and very precise burns, reminiscent of branding, not like a wildfire. You see there's so much of this that there is less skin than there is damaged tissue. At that point, you see he starts undoing his chest plate, and you see the exact same thing across his entire chest, his neck, and his arms. He then steps out of his leg plating, now only in underwear, and you see the exact same scarring on his legs. He lets out a heavy sigh. And then he sits down, cross-legged, and opens the box to his side. First, he pulls out a framed photo. You see a young boy on it. He stares at it silently, and then he sets it back on top of the box. He turns his entire body towards the box now, his side at you. You see he pulls out a knife and a red dust crystal. He sets them neatly on top of the box, and at that moment you hear a metal door creaking ahead of you. A woman enters the room with dark red hair. Flowers looks to her, no change in his emotion, and she just puts her back to a wall. Again. He turns back to the tools. I've killed 18 soldiers this week. So he picks up the knife, and he stabs it into his leg. 4 of them were quick. He exhales sharply as he starts pulling it out. You see he does this 3 more times. One in his left arm, one his right side, and then once on his cheek. 4 of them were quick deaths. She speaks. You don't have to keep doing this. You see his aura glows, and the wounds heal, leaving new, small, precise scars in their place. He then picks up the red crystal with his other hand, swiftly wipes the knife on either side of it, and you see it glows red from the heat. He then places the blade flat against his neck, grunting in pain. The woman looks away as this happens, and he pants for a moment. The other 14 were slow. I do have to do this. I will feel the pain for every taboo I commit. This is my penance. And he reheats the knife and starts doing it again to various parts of his body for a total of 14 times. The room is silent while this is happening. Once he's done, he stands up. Thank you for joining me for these sessions, Kokino. She silently nods her head. He goes to put his armor back on. She speaks while he's getting dressed. So my former killers are back? Yes. Maiden killers, huh? They must be strong. They are. Are you worried? No. We have justice and right on our side. We will act without emotion and do what needs to be done. The righteous always prevail, and no one is more righteous than our Führer. But the king has his tools now. The damage of the staff alone is horrifying. It can level cities, so what can the rest maybe do? We will find out. And that doesn't frighten you? No. Fear is a tool that the weak use to keep the strong down. And with Davos' leadership, we will level the playing field. If you cannot feel fear, your soul cannot be shackled, and with that, the strong will forge the path forward for the weak. Maybe you're right. If I'm wrong, then we have no chance at all. She laughs. So either we succeed or we die? Exactly. He steps forward. After placing everything in the drawer, you see he stepped forward in your direction. He then stops as he looks into the air directly at you with confusion. Is something wrong? You see very rapidly he goes to grab at you, his hand going would have been through your neck. And just looks at his hand. No. Nothing at all. I must just be tired. He turns around and walks out of the room. And you find yourself back where you were, in your bed.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna turn over the other direction and go back to sleep.
The morning rises, the sun rises, and you all are called to Signal Academy.
Dope.
Where the fuck is this map?
Wow. Nostalgic. Is that Beardy?
Those little tokens. No, I don't think so.
Oh no, that was with Draco. That would have
Oh,
been
that's
Aquos.
Let me grab all the tokens I need here.
Mike,
Should've
can
done
I
this-
share this while he's doing that?
Sure.
So you need to cut this out. But essentially, I showed Mike how much dust I have, and essentially talking about how I'm like a fucking nuke. And I said, worst case, fly me into the base and drop me and blow me the fuck up. Would be sad to die, but a fucking badass way to go. And then Mike was just saying that'd be dope. And then I simply say, you see a blue-haired kid fall through the sky, almost Iron Man style from Avengers 1. All of a sudden, he opens his eyes and nods up to his teammate. A subtle nod that indicates, do it. Haku blows flames, and all of a sudden a rainbow, followed by the city just being leveled to the ground. All the men of the Fuhrer lying dead on the ground. The Fuhrer, weakened to the point he is missing limbs. Haku, a man of honor, walks to the Fuhrer. What is your name? He replies so subtly, Fuhrer Davos. Haku retorts, no, your real name. As the Fuhrer goes to speak, you see Aquos get up miraculously and blast his head off. It doesn't matter, Haku. We won. We did it. The world is safe one more. Then Salem shows up and kills us all.
It's the end of the campaign.
The end of RWBY D&D.
Well, you forgot before you kill him, when Flynn steps in your way and says, you can't kill him.
Well, he's already did. He's like, wait.
So why do I have to cut that out?
I don't know. What if it becomes real? We don't want spoilers. That's dope.
Yeah, but you don't know. Because you can't form theories. What if it's a spoiler?
You can keep it in if you really want. I just thought it was funny. That's what was cracking up Mike and I.
It's like, oh gosh. I will not act this out.
So you all are now
Oh my god, that's a lot of people.
in Signal Academy. With some old faces that
Wow.
you recognize a
None of us
handful of
know.
them. But yeah, most of you do not know anything about these people.
Lefka! Lefka! Hey, mama.
Get away from me.
Who are you?
It's the one that Verity tried to dance with.
I know, but she's saying, who are you?
I know. Can I update my stats here, or does it not matter?
No, it won't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, remember when Flynn saved that lady's life?
She's indirectly the reason that Hal died. It was her explosion that broke open their dorm.
It's also Lefka was
Anyway.
also somewhat responsible for that.
100%.
She was involved in the fight where you grappled what's his name to death.
Yeah,
Belgian.
What's his name?
her and all the instructors that rolled super low rolls.
Yeah,
No, we're missing one.
two of them are dead.
Zephyr.
And Iris.
Oh, right. Shout out to Zephyr. Did absolutely nothing.
First time. All right, let's kill this grim. Shit, stabbed an ally.
Anyway, you can continue.
So
How
you're
old are
here.
all these people now?
They are about 22.
Wow.
I see a lot of them have grown up. Much older, metagame-wise. The king speaks.
I love how there's two Flints. I still can't get over that.
The king speaks. Hello, everyone. There's been a change in the initial plan, but nothing that will stop us. Mantle leadership is on their way to Vacuo. We are going to be sending Team Aussie and Team Barrow to Vacuo for assistance. A few of our leftovers will be there as well. Camellia, Arian, Lefka, and Cloud.
Oh. I want Cloud on my team. Should have done an old schoolyard pick'em.
Let me move you all up front here. Let's get the fucking... Just because I don't want clone Flynn on the inside, I'm gonna fucking rearrange the entirety of this.
Wait, what is our team name? AF? AF?
Affleck.
AF?
Oh, can we get Lefka? Can we get Lefka and Lefka, Ari, and Cloud? No, that's perfect.
Team Faf.
Team Faf. There are enough Fs for that.
FAH.
HF.
FF.
There are a lot of F's on that team. I wasn't thinking about that.
That works.
At least we have a vowel now.
Yep. So he says, as for these other groups, Aquos, you and your team, alongside Frey and the academy teachers, we are going to be going to the southern border of Vale. I will be breaking off and focusing on the Navy. You all will be tasked with pushing in and destroying the leadership of Mistral.
The
Yeah.
generals, right, sir?
Yes. And the Emperor. If he can be taken alive, do so. If not, so be it. His son will take his place, and we will make peace with him if we have to. You all have also met his son, in case you forgot about that.
Yeah, there was the one that...
Right.
The guy
The
that
Rat
helped us
King.
with the rat.
Mm-hmm.
Or the guy that was the rat, and he helped us with the guy that took Haku's sword. Yeah. Almost fucking died. That guy was a cool guy.
He was a cool guy. Maybe he
What a
remembers us.
neat guy.
Says now they have many forces. We are only going in with a small crew. It is because we are elite where they have favored the many. This is all we will need. And your only purpose, your true purpose, if you cannot assassinate the leadership, it is to keep track of them and hold the line until I come and decimate their forces.
Haku, this is where this comes into play, man.
Your teams have been chosen very specifically for their abilities. The professors here are good at bulk combat. Ereka will function as a final resort should you need. Crom will help you with the Grim. What's missing?
He said the professors are good at, and I tapped in missing.
Rip.
Boreas will be a good stall tactic, and Noctis is a good all-around fighter to help you out. The rest of you who will be going to Vacuo, you are good at individual fighting, and you will help defend their lines until we are done, at which point we will fly over to aid you then. There is one rule that you all must follow on your end. The Fuhrer must not be killed. If he enters the combat, you must take him alive. This is imperative.
I'm gonna look at Cloud, see what he thinks.
You see, he gets a very annoyed look on his face, but he doesn't do anything beyond that.
And if
Now.
we are unable to do so,
If you are unable to do so, then I hope you can prepare yourself for another war in the future.
understood.
If you have any questions, now is the time. All right. Let's begin. This is our ship. He gestures to you all. Another jet will be landing here shortly to take the rest of you to Vacuo. Let's go. Just gonna copy y'all there.
Oh, the sheriff. If we need to do anything there.
You all fly for a few hours. What's up?
During the flight, I want to go. At what point I want to walk up to the king and talk to him for a second?
Okay. Moving on to the next map, we'll just say you're there it is. Say that you're still in the air. Now you can add your stats if you want, Aquos.
I have to reduce my health.
So you walk up to the king?
Mm-hmm. Sir,
Yes.
I gotta talk to you about Aquas. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm gonna say, I've had a vision last night, another dream of sorts. This time, the other person couldn't, or Flowers couldn't see me, but I could see him.
And what happened? What did you learn?
I learned the name of the new maiden.
Yes.
Her name is Kokino. She's redheaded, and I explain more.
You explain everything that happened.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and explain everything that happened.
Thank you for this
There's
information.
There's
What did
great
you-
remorse from Flowers.
Yes. Yes, there is. How do you take all of that?
Just wish there was a way I could make him realize that he doesn't need to fight us. But I know that that's probably not possible. He's very set in his ways.
There may be a way yet. It depends on whether or not we encounter him first and on the battlefield, or Davos.
Also, it might be worth saying this. I don't know if you know any. I mean, you know a lot of people. You've probably heard of a lot of things. At one point during the conversation with Flowers, he was talking about our fight with Cherenkov and how they found the body, but he said it was too late when they found the body.
Because I yeeted his ass across the world.
I thought about that later on, and I wondered to myself, too late for what? Do they have something they can do to people that are dead to bring them back to life, or to gain some sort of information from them? It's interesting. It was an interesting thought and a theory.
Anything is possible. And it could have been as simple as they weren't able to get to him in time to save his life.
Maybe.
But act with caution. That is a possibility. Either way, we will stay vigilant on our end.
Yes, sir. And I'll go and sit back down, I guess.
No one else doing anything while you're here on the plane?
Taking it.
Nope.
He's taking a nap.
Oh, I thought you said taking a jump. I was like, well, that's, I mean,
Just stands in the center of the jet.
I was like, no, please.
So you all keep flying until you eventually land in a forested area. You see the coast isn't too far away. The king walks out. All right. I'll leave the rest to you on this end. And he starts walking off.
starts walking on water.
GG.
Actually, no. Just in case I needed that token, I'll have to remake it with everything later.
Haku.
Yeah.
I've actually never fought or seen the I've never fought or seen the generals fight. I've just heard things. Are they really as powerful as what's been said?
They wiped out an entire team. They're probably the strongest people that I've encountered. That was a long time ago, though. So
Aquas, you know I'm not the type that likes just to kill people, but I will help you get your revenge.
I'm not seeking revenge, Flynn. If you think it's all about revenge, then you don't understand what it's all about. Yeah, my brother died. My brother can't be the only casualty. It's for all those other family members that Emil and I would know their names, right? Ryuji and all them have taken. Yeah, I would love Emil to apologize for killing my brother, but that won't bring him back. What I'm trying to do is prevent the countless other murders that these men are bringing upon this world. Revenge doesn't fuel me. It's stopping the what if. Stopping someone else from losing their little brother.
And I'll help you with this. Because we are friends.
We're more than friends. We're allies.
we're a team.
Now sing it with me, Flynn. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it. He's really doing it.
Both Flynn hands come in.
Good, we need another Flynn because Flavo's gone.
Rip. Too soon.
That's funny.
So Boreas steps forward. Well,
I want in on this too.
he's not Russian.
Why do I think he's Russian?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Now, we have much to think about here for moving forward. How would your team like to progress?
Well, Haku had asked a couple people what their names are.
Wow.
But I don't see anybody around. But
It is possible someone would have seen our jet. We may have people coming in. We could pursue them.
wow.
Pursue other combatants.
You bring up a good point. Do we move forward or do we wait for them to come to us?
What do you all think would be best? And we will chime in as well.
I don't think we should just be sitting ducks. We don't know what semblances or weapons or whatever they have that could be coming. So times of war, we can't just trust that people are just going to want to talk.
We could try and do like the king said and try and use these powers to maybe possibly locate our mortal enemies.
True.
I don't know how that works, but it's worth a shot. But otherwise,
Did
I
we
mean,
have
I've
a
only
map, or did we like see like where some of the locations are? Or are we just traveling in like luck kind of thing?
You have a map. You know that they are southwest of your current, northwest of your current position.
How, do I know how many miles roughly? Like, is it a long journey or is it just like around the river bend?
You should be pretty close to their occupied territory.
Haku, why don't you fly up and scout?
That'd be nice and all, but consuming life force and all that, I would rather save a little bit of that, for living.
Let me just
Do you not
drop
have a lot
one
of health?
max hit points here to go fly up and see if they're around us.
I mean, to me, I can expend it. I don't know. I don't know that you don't have a lot of health.
I mean, I could say the same thing to you, Aquas, though. Why don't you just use one of your grav ammos to shoot yourself up in the air and see if you can see anything?
I don't think it'll get me high enough. There's trees around.
Then shoot 2 shots.
I mean, how many shots of grav ammo do I have? I only have 72 shots. I can't afford to waste it.
You're right. That was my bad.
Meanwhile, Haku at 12 hit points over here. Let's go up.
I mean, if you think I'll be high enough, I don't really know all of you
Is the
talking.
ship still here?
Crom's going to say, we still have the jet.
Oh, well, why doesn't someone fly me up and I'll go as high as possible?
Why don't we just use the jet and you have to worry about going higher?
Because
We'll
I thought,
just get in
no, that's fair.
We'll just get in the jet and fly. Here, I got this.
Or I guess you.
Wait, Flynn, there's only a forward and reverse. How do you go up and down?
You know what? This is an excellent question. How did she ascend and descend? How did this happen? How did she even drive that ship?
Why are there 4 pedals if there are only 2 directions?
Anyway.
Hey, check out the new episode of RWBY that just came out.
GG.
Alright, so does someone want to fly me up then?
I'll fly you up.
Crom's going to hop into the pilot seat of the jet, unless one of you two want to try piloting.
I want to try piloting. I watched Frey pilot, so I think I have an idea.
Okay. You're going to opt into it, and Crom's going to say, alright, I trust your decision.
Thank you.
Oh no.
I got a +6 now.
Didn't you just say we're friends, Flynn?
Yeah, but I think yours is the same as mine, a 7. Chrome probably has like a +18 or something.
Oh, it's a 7. Let's see how high we go.
Might be friends, but I'm
What do
not
you want
going
me
to
to roll,
trust you
Connor?
to treat my cancer.
GG.
I roll pilot check.
Alright, there's my pilot check. Ooh, fuck.
Ooh, it's gonna crash.
Spirit die now. We need that plane. Spirit die
It
now.
caused an explosion and
I
then,
will
like,
spirit
easily
die it.
can-
What the?
Ooh.
Someone give me a spirit die! Give me a spirit die! I'm
I
out!
don't have any more.
I can't want spirit die. I can't give you the spirit die.
It's 2
All right,
hours in a
all
row. We've got to fucking stick with it now.
All right,
Can I
metagame.
reflex and jump out?
All right, metagame. Is it gonna crash and cause an explosion and everybody gonna die?
You won't know until it happens.
I was hoping for that. I don't know, like,
So we don't die? What the fuck?
I mean, I'm like weighing, like, all right, what if everybody dies? Versus, like, I might need to use the spirit. You know what?
This is
Fine.
our mode of
You know what?
transportation.
I will give you my
Haku.
spirit die. All right.
I will give you my next
What
one.
are the odds
think-
that he rolls another one?
I will give you my spirit.
2 ones,
Okay.
okay.
On the chance that you might die and kill everyone. before we even get to the 14 HP I was saving. That's funny.
So here's the thing. We're going to take a step back, and you're not going to have used that Spirit Die, Haku. I'm going to go with the double 1 here.
GG.
Can I reflex and jump out?
I'm so
you
sorry.
are going up,
Can I reflex
Aquos,
and
and
jump
immediately you feel it jerking around, and you realize you do not know how to fly this thing. You're going up, you immediately launch up 30 feet, and then you realize that the engines have completely cut out. What are you two doing?
Is Crom in the ship?
No. He said he trusts you to do it, so he let you go ahead.
Flynn, you need to get out of this ship.
Can it be like one of those comedy things where like he goes straight up and then you see my body just go wham against the top of the roof? Yeah, he hits the top of the
He'd be
fucking
going
thing and
up,
I
so
hit the floor.
he'd be hitting the ground and then hitting the roof once it stops.
So is it like falling down now?
It is currently just stopped and is stalled in
It's
the
falling
air.
out
It
of the
is
sky and I'm
about
like
to fall.
stuck to the roof.
Okay.
I'm doing
Alright,
everything that I
reactively.
can think of.
Can I get to the cockpit or try to crawl to the cockpit and try to take over?
Yeah.
All right.
You immediately leave.
I'm gonna-
Hey, Flynn!
I'm gonna jump in the co-pilot seat and grab onto, trying to get us to both
Right.
pull up.
Pilot check.
If you depending on
Oh, what if he rolled a 1?
you're hoping
Oh,
that.
Four.
I had my heart just like stopped for a second. I was like, oh no.
So you are able to. It is now roughly stabilizing, but you're still having some trouble with it. You're not falling. You're able to maintain your speed at the moment.
I'm gonna be like, let go of the wheel.
I got this, Flynn! Trust me!
Aqua's roll another spirit, or roll another pilot check.
Now let's go into
Oh,
the
thank
ground.
Yeah, your speed is now finally stabilizing.
I'm gonna
told you.
I'm gonna finally look over and look at him and see that he's got it. I'm gonna just like, you know, when you like gripping onto something, you go, and you like your hands go,
Jeez.
like all the blood's out of my hands. Like, okay.
I'm gonna do a perception check real quick for something, and I'm gonna be. All right, Flynn, did you piss your pants?
That's shit.
That was a clone.
It was the
This
close.
is better.
Yeah, so much mental stress, his clone disappeared.
No, no. The clone's still on the ground. Like, what is going on up there?
So you're
All right,
now
so
able
I'm
to
gonna-
control it. So you go up higher to get a look of your surroundings. Roll a
Okay,
perception
I'm gonna
check.
roll that. Yeah. roll
Flynn, that was pretty close, huh?
Fucking.
So remember, Haku, you got that spirit die back since I called that.
I was about to use my life force to fly it, like and try and stop it from crashing if he failed that check.
If there was the third one,
Iron-
by the way, with that spirit die, I would have had just go immediately up and then just slam into the ground.
GG.
Oh yeah, I can
I
pilot
don't
the
know.
ship, guys.
Hey, you know,
I
shout out to all those crits.
I suck. And the second you said I can pilot the ship, I was like, that one's incoming.
Like it was fated.
It's so dumb.
Okay, so
There's
you
my perception.
roll another perception Aquos as well.
Perception?
Mm-hmm. You're looking out the window ahead of you. You see in the distance, miles away, there is a campsite that seems to be set up. That is holding Mistral banners. Between you and that campsite, you see there are a number of men on horseback running in your location, towards your location.
Riders of Rohan!
All right, we should land now and let them know that there's that we have incoming.
Alright, hold on.
Oh god.
Lord have mercy.
I roll that
Sure.
pilot check.
Woo!
You are able to
Not even
gently
good.
land it.
It's like he's gotten pretty better with. He's getting better and better as he goes. That's good.
Crom,
I'm gonna
as
look
you-
at Flynn. Hold on. I'm gonna look at Flynn before we get out. Don't say shit.
You hop off, and Crom and Boreas both look at you. What happened there? We heard the engine crying when you left. When you took off.
I'm gonna get out, and you're just gonna. I'm gonna walk over to the bushes.
I thought I knew how to pilot the ship. I figured it out.
It's my fortitude save to stop throwing up.
No one died.
Nobody got it.
There are men on horseback coming our way. And I point the direction they're coming from.
Well,
Well, let's go greet them.
Do you get a rough estimate on how many are coming?
at least 10.
All right. So, Haku, if I may,
If you may,
speak freely.
yes.
Those of us who are good at stealth should, I think, hide in the tree lines to give off the perception that we have less numbers than we have. And then there should be a ground. I feel like there should be a ground force made up of you, Aquos, and some of the professors.
I was going to ask, professors, are you guys tanky at all, or are you simply just battle hardened?
We are battle hardened.
I don't know how else to put it.
I was like, we're not going to. No, sir, I'm not a tank.
I'm probably the most tanky one here. I'm more than happy to be in the front.
Stats right now. That's why there's 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping you'd say that, Aquos. Frey, I know that you're good. You have range. I know that you're good at stealth. You're good, just as good as me at stealth. You want to be part of my stealth team?
Sure.
It's been 7 years, Flynn. Don't act like you know me.
Following your lead right now. It should be warned I haven't exactly fought in some time.
It is what it is. Your presence is better than nothing. What about any of you professors? Any of y'all good at? Any of y'all have range and good at stealth?
Noctis is going to say, yeah, I'm good at both.
All right, you're with us.
All right,
Like,
so
what?
Noctis is with Team Stealth. What are you guys doing? Hiding in trees?
We're gonna go ahead a little ways and hide in the tree, or a little bit ahead of the rest of the team, hide in the trees, and they're gonna stand in the front to meet the
It's like an ambush.
oncoming. Yes, to meet the oncoming horsemen.
Dude, that was exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, Frey would be with us though, wouldn't he? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
that's what I was just looking at. So
There's
just
Aquos.
be... Which is Aquos? What team are you on?
Yeah, on the team.
I am not on stealth.
So it's just you 3 on
No.
the stealth?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be chilling on like the hood of the ship.
Aquos,
Okay,
roll
so
a
you're on
stealth
top of
check.
the jet.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, this is my baby now.
1d1.
Alright. You can pick a tree nearby to hide in.
all right. So, which direction are they coming from?
North. Towards the northwest, you'd see.
So we're on both on the back side of the tree, trying to have some cover and some. Should we? Do I need to roll 2 stealth checks or just 1?
Just 1. We're gonna have them go for both. Okay. And then my GM roll for the perception. Okay. Some time passes, and you all hear the stamping of horses getting quicker or louder. And then eventually, You see, once they're in eyesight of the jet, they're slowing down and they're trotting forward. You recognize these people are all wearing the same colors that Emil does.
Are they like at our camp now?
Yeah, you see they're approaching right now. They're going by a couple of you in the trees and they stop right here.
I'm gonna jump off the ship, do a front flip, and land kind of like right there.
That's
Roll an
a
acrobatics
space.
check.
Y'all lost?
1.
You see the man in front? He says, I'm Commander Lapis.
Cute.
This is a Veiled Jet, is it not?
Well,
Whatever.
last I checked, we're from Vale, so
You are.
let's roll pretty good on. Absolutely, we are.
Fantastic. You see he pulls out his rifle and he shoots you.
Try and hit me, boy.
I was gonna try and get some information
That's a
New
miss.
ability.
out of this man.
That is a myth.
I thought he was gonna try and talk to him to try
No.
and find out where the leaders are.
So you see he's whipped out a rifle and he's shot at you. And Alkos, you've just kind of like dodged out of the way. He says, all right, men, open fire. Take none alive.
Well, that's not fun. Pop, pop. Ooh,
You
I have
shoot
an idea. So, are they just on the horses, or are they actually on like carriages behind the horses?
They're on horses. There's just
Okay.
one horse for each
I
of
know
them.
that
They're
must be
on the
misleading.
horse. Yeah, I need to get a horse
Okay.
token. I looked up a horse token today in preparation for this, and all I saw was just so much like horse fetish shit. Not even like sexual.
What
but
did you
it's like-
Google?
I just looked up anime horse, and it's like, oh, look at this is the pretty pony I would have if I was like the main character in an erotic novel. It's like Jesus Christ! I'm just
maybe.
looking for like a brown horse. It's from an official anime.
That was your mistake. All the horse animes now are are not actually horses. They're actually people.
I'm gonna shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 on the back row. Once a piece.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have Copy Flynn do the same, and then I want him to like try to, after he shoots, step behind the tree so he has more cover. And then I'll save my movement action as a reflex if needed.
Okay.
All right, so let me go ahead and roll these hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Those are all hits.
And one's a crit.
Damn.
So you said you're hitting 2 apiece, essentially.
Yeah. So are the first 2 hits going to count as a stealth hit from each of us? Since we are stealth.
Yes.
All right. That was the first hit. There's a second hit. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Those are not. Fuck. I didn't add the correct modifier there.
Reroll then. And the second hit's pretty good too. That's a shame.
1, 2. Yeah, that is what it is. And then I'll re-roll the correct. It's funny that it works out that way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each one of these from here to here are taking 2 hits, essentially.
You see every one of their aura flickers, but it is not gone. They're still protected.
So then he steps here, and then I'm going to like kind of kneel down, still be kneeled down, but ready for save that movement to dodge if needed.
Okay.
I feel like my turn was well used. Yes.
See these other sneak attacks.
All right. You hear one of the men yells out, "They're in the trays!" Aquos, you're up.
I'm cool. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, this is gonna be funny.
I'm
I'm gonna
pilot the jet.
store. No, I'm not on the jet anymore. I'm gonna store my movement action, and I'm going to use grav ammo on the horse's legs.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
You hit.
Did I hit the horse? All right. I have to like rememorize all my stats now because I had to reduce a bunch of shit. All right, so I hit the horse for 45 damage, and with grav ammo.
You shoot its leg off. It is now neighing and screaming on the ground as the guy's been thrown from it.
That was coming.
Did he get hurt from like a fall or the horse falling on it or something?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of fall damage.
It's gonna...
Take 6 points of damage.
Hey! You okay?
You say, you killed my horse, you bastard!
It sounds like it's still alive.
GG.
I didn't kill anything.
Yeah, that was my fuck up. That was my bad. You shot my horse's legs off, you bastard!
If it makes you feel better, I was hoping it would go flying to the moon, but I didn't expect the leg to fall off. I figured riders of Mistral would have stronger horses, but it's okay, man. It's okay.
I'm gonna
Your
kill
turn.
you.
A lot of people have said that in their day. It's okay.
Okay, you're up.
He's 6 crits. Like, you can
Yeah,
always...
that's one thing I'm a little worried about right now.
Roll 20 is gonna be like, all right.
What you doing, Haku?
What would have happened if I hit it with a 20?
You would have just shot you would have shot into the horse. You would have hit like right into its leg, and then it just would have exploded.
Dope. Jesus. Either way, not what I was wanting, but cool.
Yeah, you said you're aiming for its leg. If you're trying to like knock the whole thing back, you need to hit more square into the body.
Well, I was thinking like well, I guess my angle too. I'm not necessarily right in front of it, so that's valid. That's my fuck up.
So I'm gonna whip out that gasoline. And I'm like,
Actually, I'm gonna say something to Haku real quick. Haku, they have a fetish for their horses. Hit those. They get mad.
GG. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna pull out the gasoline and coat my weapon with it.
All
And I
right.
guess is that an attack action or is that gonna
I'll be swift action.
be? And I guess I'll ignite that next turn, but I'll move up, and I will end my turn.
All right.
You know, actually, I'm in range now. Actually, that's good enough. I'll shoot my flames out.
So you're gonna hit those.
Yeah, I don't
Everything
want to
from
hit that
there.
guy because it's gonna be in a tree.
No, you are gonna hit the tree with that.
Oh, man, that's
Unless you're trying to keep your flames low, I guess. But if you're trying to hit the riders as well as the horses, you're gonna hit the tree.
Okay, I'll narrow that down then
Okay.
to these guys.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Dang,
You hear
double.
all the horses scream, neighing, begging for help. Oops, that's not dead.
You know, like I know I like, you know, my, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. What's done is done. I'm sorry.
Why am I doing that? God, what the fuck are you doing? You see that first guy, the one who Flynn also hit. You see his aura is broken.
Clearly, Clearly, Flynn didn't get the memo. We were supposed to go after all the horses and not give a fuck about the guy shooting us. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't.
Probably could have used those horses too.
Yeah.
Hey, if you know a member of PETA, tell them about this video. I'd love for them to fucking them to just like spread that awareness of the channel. Horses were harmed during the making of this episode.
I would absolutely love to talk with PETA. By all means, please send them my way.
goodness.
Peter Griffin.
This horse bleeds out from its missing leg wound as you see it
Rest
gets
in
quiet.
peace.
Can I say something?
Oh my
Now it's dead.
You see, he picks up his weapon, he changes it into a spear, and he immediately dashes and makes an attack at you.
All right.
Here comes. I know the 20 is coming. Ooh,
Instinctual deflect.
All right. Your weapon takes 23 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Forgot the weapon takes damage from that.
That's why instinctual deflect is still a risk. Cherenkov didn't have to worry about that because he fought unarmed, but he still took half damage from it.
Yeah.
This guy's going to move his horse up to you, and he's going to make an attack at you. Same with the guy in front of you, Haku.
Both attacking. I'll deflect one of those.
Do they both
Hit a
hit?
second. Nope. Only one of them hits actually.
Okay. So you're deflecting
So
that
I'll
one?
deflect
That's a
that.
crit?
Yep. Oh, thank goodness. That deflect.
So that's 64 points of damage, halved 32 to your weapon.
to 32.
This guy's moving forward, making an attack at you, Haku, or not Haku, Aquos. 26, is that a hit?
Yep. That's perfect. So
Alright, anything else you're doing? Or just taking the damage?
I'll just take it.
Alright, 32 points of damage. This guy goes to attack Crom. I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
That made me drop below 200. Fuck this guy.
Yep, that's a miss.
These guys are stronger than I thought they were.
And remember, these are special trained forces. They've been mentioned before. I should have given them a unique token. I couldn't find a good thing that I thought was fitting for them, so I just went with base forces.
See, this one
That's
is
fine.
looks like someone you recognize.
That's a hit
Bucktooth
too.
Bob.
Or we're gonna fight Bob.
That'd be fucking cool. I'd love to fight Bob.
Maybe. This guy is going. You see these 5 who are back here? They all are kind of turning around. That's fucking just fucking. Ugh. They're turning around,
snap.
looking at you, Flynn, and they are all aiming their guns and shooting at you. We're gonna say these first 3 are aiming at you. These 2 are aiming at the shadow.
Y'all see that flip animation though? That was so clean.
So that's 1, 2, 3 to you. Any of those hits?
Nope.
All right. 1, 2 to your buddy. He's got you say missy, so those are not hits. That's it for them. Crom is now up.
God, that feels good.
Crom's going to say, well, I guess if we're doing this strategy then. He's going to take his baton, turn it into its stun rod, and he's going to stab it into the horse.
Oh shit! Explodes the horse.
GG. And I can't say don't do it because then I'll it's hypocritical of me to do it at this point since I just have to let this happen.
I started a revolution.
This is one of
Mercy.
the horses that was hit by the first attack.
That's
That
just terrible.
kills the horse, causing the person to drop.
Lord have
At which point,
mercy.
Crom is then switching into his baton, and he's just smacking the guy twice across the head. Those are both hits. I might need to update C on these guys. I don't realize just how low that was. Smacks the guy for a chunk of damage. That's it for Crom. Erica is going to pull out a rifle. She's going to shoot at the one directly in front of her, not on horseback, the one who was pissed off at you for killing his horse.
I didn't mean to kill the horse. It just happened to be that way.
She crits him for 64 damage. That's all she's
A lot
doing.
of damage. Did we see any aura flicker?
Yeah, his aura flickers, yes. Boreas is going to run around, going up to Haku. He's going to take his spear and go to attack at the rider. Hits him for 40 damage.
Already done way more in this fight than he ever has.
And Boreas was always decent. I don't think he actually ever fought with you guys.
Mm-mm.
Oh, did he not? I thought he was in that fight. Like, passed out when we walked in.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but I don't think he ever actually fought with you, so you never saw him roll.
Yeah.
And Noctis, he is now going to jump out of the shadows onto this guy's back with his short swords. Hitting him for 41 points of damage as he comes down. He is also going to try and maintain being on this guy's horse as best he can, so he's going to roll in acrobatics. He succeeds. That's it for them.
It's the
Len,
same
you're
as
up.
mine. That's the same acrobatics as mine. That's pretty fucking cool. All right, so hear me out here. We're both gonna run down and jump in between these two horses, or these two guys.
All right, I have heard you out.
Main Flynn is gonna shoot this one. All right.
All right, that's it.
That's a crit also. Oh, well, that's not
Oh,
gonna work.
I flipped them. I see. I need to fucking do something real quick. All right, you break his aura.
All right, and then Copy Flynn's gonna do a low blow. No. Every time I do this, it's like my turn. You come in here. Jesus,
I just love you, Daddy.
I love her too.
And why do
You
you
kill
ignore-
him.
Wow, that was a slam.
You kill him.
Yeah.
Was this your sword or your gun, right? Because you don't have the sword anymore.
Yeah, just guns and a gun
Right.
and a shield.
You shoot him off the horse, and the horse starts running off. You take the attack of opportunity.
Please.
Yes,
Please, no.
I have to. The horses
No.
can't get back.
Oh my goodness.
If the horses get back, they send reinforcements right away.
I mean, they're probably already like reinforcements coming.
62 points of damage. Oh,
Takes 30 points of damage. It's still going.
Live free.
And then other Flynn is going to shoot this one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Roll 1d20.
Live free, die hard. This horse is the embodiment.
It's right there. Could go for one of you three. 1 is you, 3 is the horse, 2 is the guy. He shoots you. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Rip.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, you can try and dodge. You fail. At least it's not you hitting the shadow.
True.
Alright, you take 34 points of damage. Is that it for you?
Yep, that's it.
Aquos.
so how do I go about ingesting a crystal? Can I just like eat that thing?
Yeah,
Eat
you just take a chunk out of it. You just-
Cookie
Does
Monster.
that mean I can use it multiple times?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna use one of my earth crystals, so I take half damage now.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat that. Fun.
Rock candy.
Which one is it that has the broken aura again?
That one.
This one?
That one. No, his aura flickered, so his is low.
Okay, but this is the one that I killed his horse, right? The one in the middle?
Yeah.
Right there? Alright. I'm gonna shoot him. And something I forgot last time, he needs to roll a fortitude save.
Oh, yeah. He succeeds.
But does that still hit?
Yeah. You break his aura.
Okay. I'm gonna store my movement. But I'm gonna ready one of my stored attack
I did forget
actions. I'm gonna ready an action with one of my stored attack actions. I understand I may lose it. If he tries to run, I'm shooting him in the back.
Okay. Haku.
Oh, I need to reduce my dust.
Bro,
So
if he tried to run, you were going to get an attack of opportunity.
GG.
No?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought he was one square away. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna ignite my sword for starters. So I'll use that, and then what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and simultaneously knock him off of the horse and ride this horse.
Listen, bro. Turn into a dragon, you're going to be hungry, because dragons have bigger appetites. Eat these horses.
Oh my goodness. So I'm basically just like trying to jump and knock him off of this horse.
Which one?
And ride the horse.
That one?
This one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I guess you'll probably want me to make just like a regular attack.
Yeah.
So
So what are you hitting with? Your sword?
I'm just trying to knock him off. So I guess like kicking him off, I guess.
Okay.
So if I hit him with the sword, that's probably like,
I'll have him roll a fortitude save to see if
different.
he stays on. He's able to stay on.
You chump. All right. I guess I'll just attack him since that's what he wants.
You get a kick at him. You go, no!
This is my horse.
That's it. Getting close to the end there, Flynn. If they get Nancy. You break his aura.
Does it do any extra fire damage?
Not with the aura broken. It won't do anything after that. Is that not already determined? For your sword? Doesn't it already have extra damage with what you read off previously?
You know what? I forgot about that.
Yeah. You broke his aura out of the
What
way.
about his gasoline? Okay.
The gasoline you can put on to make the flames bigger. I'll say it increases the dice by 1 for the flames.
Well, I guess that's just like a 2 then.
Well, either way, his aura broke, so it won't take any additional damage.
Okay.
That it for you?
Yep, that'd be it.
Alright, this guy right next to you, Flynn's going to attack you. Alright, so he just goes to shoot at you. That's not within that hit. Well,
So far, I've done more damage to myself than they've done to me.
he would have attacked you with his spear. I'm going to say he goes to stab at you, and whereas this would typically have him stab into the ground, you see he kind of loses his footing, and instead he accidentally stabs into his horse a little bit.
Maiming it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say the horse takes half of damage. That's still a good hit. Yours is still up just a little bit though. You see it whinnies and neighs, it freaks out. That's all he's doing to you. This is the one that you knocked his aura off, Aquos. That's a miss, and this is the other aura off one to you, Haku. He hits you. Doing anything?
My name's Aquos.
I guess I'll clash this because I don't want to.
So you have to use the deflect as well.
I don't want to die. Yeah, that's fine. I'll use that.
All right.
Sword
Damage
action.
you would have taken 58, so now you don't take anything.
I'll take that.
No, it's 58, so. Are you taking it?
No, I was just saying, like, I'll take that. Like, I'll take the no damage.
Oh,
instead of- yeah, sorry. That was
Okay. To Crom. That's one hit. Crom takes 36 points of damage. There's the other guy next to you, Aquos. Do anything?
I'll use one of my stored movements to try and dodge it.
Okay. Roll the reflex.
I have to roll a 20, don't I?
No. It depends on what level these guys are.
What level are these
You
guys?
succeed. That's a great question, isn't it?
Well, because I have frightful presence.
Remember that for next time.
Motherfucker.
Because that would have worked on them.
God, man.
could have been on the front line.
Oh wait, you dodged.
So-
So you'll take half of that damage. So you'll send that was a crit,
So I'll-
so you'll take 45.
I take... Well, no. I take half of 45 as well.
Oh right, because of the dust, so you'll take 23.
Rounded up, right? Okay.
Alright, this is the other guy next to you, Haku.
I'm so mad at myself.
Jesus.
Oh,
What
wow.
the heck? Come on, man. I just got crit.
You take 66 points of damage.
Need
Wow.
to zoom in and watch Haku's aura. Might actually have to do that. Haku, you out of aura yet?
Not quite.
Alright, so this is...
I'm going to give Haku a safe word that he just has to yell.
2 attacks at you, Flynn. Both misses. And this is the gun at the Shadow, Flynn. Miss. Nat 20s for everyone else, but for you, less than 10.
So stupid.
I mean, it would take a 20 for them to hit me. I think. Well, hold on. Wait.
Don't forget Frey this time, please.
I don't even
I'm
know
doing
who
him
this
right now.
is. So he got crit too? GG.
Frey got
Frey
crit.
dealt a crit.
Oh, okay.
Which one did Frey
I'll take
hit?
that.
The one closest to him. Alright, his first hit knocks the guy's aura off, the second hit kills him.
Attaboy.
Now for the rest of the teachers. Let's start with Boreas. Boreas is going to attack the rider again.
I can't believe attacking the horses became a thing.
He kills the rider. You see the horse goes to run off. Do you take the attack of opportunity, Haku?
Take that attack of opportunity. I don't want to justify this any further.
Yeah, and Boreas is going to not take it as well. Noctis is going to make 2 more attacks. Both are hits.
Did the guy with no aura just stay there?
I haven't. Yeah, he did stay there.
Damn.
He attacked you, actually. All right, that Noctis breaks this guy's aura. He's going to use a stored attack action to finish him off. Yeah, he kills him. Horse runs off, taking the attack of opportunity, Haku. Okay. Noctis is going to let it go, too, seeing the other ones go. And Areka is going to shoot the one in front of her.
Attica.
Remember that one time where Matthew calls her Eureka? Idiot.
Yeah.
Areka kills the one in front of you, Aquos.
Idiot. Oh, that was my kill.
I didn't have Crom go this time. Crom is once again going to stun the horse.
Would have mercy.
Remember when I used to do this to Dune?
Is that you, dude? It's like, use a random horse.
Alright, the horse is stunned. for 4 rounds. The rider is currently unable to move from atop the horse unless he gets off. That's all the teachers. Flynn, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot the one to my left, and there's that damage. What happens?
You're shooting the person on top to your left. You kill him.
Oh, I didn't realize that his aura was broken. Shit. Okay, and then Copy Flynn's gonna shoot the one to the right.
That's it. Breaks his aura.
All right, and then Low Blow.
That's it. You kill him.
He's dead.
Moving on.
These horses are going to start running off. Do you take the attack of opportunity?
Nah, I'm gonna focus on something else, and then I'm gonna look at the one on top of the horse in front of me with the evil glare, frightful presence. No,
You can roll intimidate.
Like
no, my intimidates shit.
Got it for you.
That's it. Oh, I'm gonna store my movement on
Okay.
both.
Aquos.
I'm gonna look at this guy right in front of me. And I'm going to use 2 hits on him, 1 hit on the horse. The first hit will be with lightning ammo. No ammo, just regular ammo.
Okay.
So 1. So that's on him. That's on him.
Both their hits.
And the
All
horse.
their hits.
So there's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit.
His aura flickers and the horse is still up.
What are the fucking odds? I wish you would
I
have
need
rolled
both of
35.
I need both of them to. I know that'd have been cool. Roll fortitudes.
Oh, sorry, that's actually the wrong. That was supposed to be +5. They're both stunned.
And I'm storing my movement.
All right, Haku.
Running and see if I can strike him.
Okay.
What the?
Oh, whoops.
Sorry, I was
Wait,
experimenting.
did that still like 3, 4, 5? No, it didn't roll. All right.
That is
I was-
not correct.
I was gonna see this still registered. I was like,
I'm not really sure what happened there.
Well, you tried to roll plus F4.
Well, it didn't even calculate the 17.
Yeah.
So
Well, the F4 probably confused it. You break his aura.
be my turn.
All right. That's their turn. That guy's stunned. That horse is stunned. So there are 3 active. First one's going to shoot at your clone there, Flynn. That's a miss. Second one's going to stab at you. That's a miss. Third one's going to stab at Crom. That's a miss. I had Frey go last time first. We'll have him go first this time. Frey's going to shoot the one on horseback closest to him. That's a miss. Crom's up. Crom's going to make an attack with his baton, aiming at the horse. He kills the horse. You see it drops, forcing the rider forward a step. Deck is going to shoot at him. Dealing 33 points of damage. Boreas is going to go up to the stunned guy, make an attack at him. He hits. He kills him. The horse is freed of its stun and starts to run off. Anyone taking the attack of opportunity?
why not?
GG. Why not?
Whoa.
You kill it. You
Lord
cut its
have
head off with
mercy.
your chainsaw.
Jesus,
Well,
that sounds.
how many
No, I
horses
just
do
want
I-
Jesus.
Nah, you rolled 20. Nah, you go ahead.
Noctis is going to switch to his SMGs, aim at this guy.
So how many horses survive? 3? Oh, 5? 1, 2, 3, 5.
Hits him for 50 points of damage. You're up, Flynn.
Oh, you're muted.
The copy Flynn's going to run here. And watch this. He's going to shoot this one. Oh, well, that's
What?
not right.
That guy's still alive, and you're not attacking him?
Hold on. He's going to shoot this one.
That's it.
Oh, I know what you're doing. I know what you're
This is
doing.
some Beardy and
clever.
Dune shit right now.
Hell yeah, it is.
There's the
break
first
Zora.
one. And then low blow.
And you kill him. Horse
And
starts
then
throwing off.
Real Flynn is going to shoot the other one.
Oh, this is badass, Flynn.
That's a hit. His aura
up.
remains up.
Oh, and then low blow.
And
GG.
now it's down. Aquos. There's the one guy next to you alive, and the one next to Flynn, Shadow Flynn.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll take a... I take how much penalty again?
-1 per 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot at the one next to Flynn.
You hit it,
Ooh, that was close.
We kill it.
you kill it. Or starts to run off.
Let it go.
Alright, that's my turn. I might as well store my movement, but I don't think it's... I think combat's about to end. so-
Haku, you're up. Still just one more person there.
Aqua's completely says, "Have fuck that guy. It's okay."
GG.
I mean, there's so many people around me. I don't want him to get away.
I'll use power attack and reckless attack. Let's see if we can take him down.
It's the last fucking guy. He's probably like cowering, seeing
You miss.
everybody die around.
In my turn, I guess.
All right.
I'll store my movement.
He goes to attack you.
He hits.
That's a hit.
Hits you for 40.
Breaks your aura.
Oh, GG.
Do you really?
No.
Nope. Frey hits him for 39. Craw misses.
Thank goodness.
Eureka hits. Keep forgetting her damage roll. Breaks his aura. And Noctis will we'll have Boreas finish him off. Going back, stabbing at him with the spear.
Clearly labeled as an ally, so we get that experience. Thank goodness.
And
Yeah, why is
kills him.
Crom not in Prey?
So the answer for that is because I gave both of them generic tokens and just forgot to update them to green for their specific characters.
Oh, okay. Okay. I figured Frey, if anybody, would be green.
I was gonna say, remember that one time Crom wasn't an ally?
Hey Flynn, roll a perception check.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
You
there's more
hear
people
a
coming.
coming from behind you,
A
A
what?
what?
like a horse.
Oh, okay. We did not hear anything.
Like this way?
Like this
Or
way.
like?
Horse knocking.
All right.
Ooh, am I gonna have a vision?
Oh,
Am I gonna have a vision now? Take me to the spirit world, boy.
You see Emil standing on or sitting on upon his death knight, upon his horse. He looks at you, and looks to what just happened. See, he turns his horse around and starts galloping away.
I mean,
Can I try and concentrate to bring him into the spirit world so he stops?
Yeah, you can try.
I mean,
What do I need to roll?
Just
Like,
roll
what do
1d20.
Nah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna let him go.
Roll a
One
21
shot's
on
one
that.
shot's not gonna take him down. So
Fucking close.
You fail, unfortunately.
Damn.
one shot's not gonna take him down. So I'm gonna let him go.
Fuck no.
And you see he rapidly speeds up in the distance through the use of his semblance.
Well, we got the attention of the generals.
You didn't see it. I did.
Then I probably wouldn't have tried to bring him into the spirit world, but I call it the spirit
That's
world.
true.
I don't know what it is.
You all come back and meet up. Boreas says, "Very nice. Very good job, all of you. You are quite capable fighters, as I would have expected. You know how, Haku, your fighting style reminds me of an old man I used to know, an old former pupil."
Yeah.
Yes, very creative. I like it. I miss that young man.
What's that young man's name?
His name was Howell.
My respects. 1F.
So, we have the chance to pursue now, or we can wait, see what happens next. What would you all prefer to do?
Well, Flynn, did you get all the horses as they ran off?
No, but it wouldn't matter anyway. Emil was watching us fight. He was. It was almost like he was wanting to see our tactics and how we did. So he studied us.
If Emil is near, y'all shouldn't be around me. He'll find where we are no matter what.
I mean, do you know that?
I mean, based on what's it called? The king stating that potentially they could find where we are and we could find where they are.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna use that knowledge.
I mean, but he said if it happens again, that's a pretty big if. I mean, and then if he does come in, he would see you in the woods. Where at in the woods, they don't know.
Unless he does, but yeah, fair enough.
In any case,
We shouldn't stay here. We don't have to follow them, but I don't think we should just stay put.
Does the ship have an autopilot feature?
No. No, it does not.
That's unfortunate.
I can fly us wherever we need, Flynn.
That's okay. I'll walk. I'm gonna leave it up to everybody else. Me personally, I feel like I could go on, but I'm not the whole team.
I'm feeling just fine. I'm gonna look at Haku. How's your aura? Ooh. Ugh.
I'm gonna look over at my copy. Unfortunately,
For the next hour, I take half damage.
unfortunately,
Say that in non-metagame terms.
unfortunately, the only damage I took was from myself.
GG. But nah, we can. So I mean, this jet is like our only transportation out of here. But yeah, I think we should definitely move out. So let's go.
With or without the jet?
Well, I guess
It's
we'll
more
have to
stealthy
take a
without
chance
the
with
jet.
that.
But we don't want them to get a hold of the jet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if the king plans works, we won't have to worry about anyone stopping us once he's done. So,
We could always try to conceal the jet. It's kind of big, or we could have one of us stay behind and fly the jet.
I can fly it behind us.
We need all the manpower.
We need
that
you
can
in
get.
our. We need you in our group. I was talking maybe like
Frey.
Frey.
He unfortunately was brought into this.
Yeah,
I say,
I'm thinking
I know how to fly. I
you
can
have
do
the
that.
most to lose, Frey.
I think we all have plenty to lose.
Keep comms open.
Hey, Frey.
Yeah?
When this is all over, will you teach me how to fly?
Sure.
Thanks.
Do I not have a semblance in the book?
Teach you how to die.
If it's not in the book, it's not canon. Can't use it.
You don't want Noctis to use a semblance?
Oh, just kidding. I thought you were talking about a meal.
What the fuck was his semblance again?
He can throw his sword and then teleport where his sword is.
How do you remember that?
That's the token is Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. That's the thing he does.
Oh,
Right, I changed the name of it. That's what it was.
Which is really cool if you think about it.
Frey
Okay.
technically did that just over a 7-year span.
Yeah, just took forever.
So, Frey's gonna hop. He's gonna go towards the jet. He's gonna say, "All right, I'll try and go into a place where I can stay observant without giving away my position."
Yeah, and we always got our scrolls we can call you
All right,
if needed.
as long as we have a connection here, at least.
Let me look at my
no
phone.
bars.
We gotta have a way to get you then.
Clear.
Yeah, you can use some dust, make a flare if you need.
Okay.
Likewise,
Sounds
do you? Do you have any dust?
Yeah.
All right.
good. In 3 days, look to the east. At sunrise.
Frey calls for aid.
I gotta go.
It's time for you.
Yeah, it's time.
All right. Well, we can have things there. I have one final thing I could do here.
You might as well just do it real quick.
Yeah.
Save it.
If it's not battle related,
It's not battle related.
Flynn
It's
always
just some
walk-
dialogue.
All right.
Flynn always finishes these.
So-
So
You
Walk
all start walking off as Frey goes to take the jet. When suddenly you see the Aquos, who is walking towards the front, all of a sudden stops. You look into his eyes and you see an almost blank, comatose stare. Aquos, the world has twisted and peeled away from around you for a moment, being replaced by a void.
Like shaking Aquos.
You see
Aquos?
yourself
Aquos?
in an open field,
Time to put him down.
but
I
in
was
front of
waiting
you
for-
are 5 familiar faces and 1 new one. You see Emil and his horse, Emil kneeling down before an elderly man with dark red and gray hair in a very fine silk robe. And you see the other 4 generals surround them.
Ugh.
You hear Emil begin to speak. "My emperor and fellow generals, I have news. Proceed, Emil." The old man speaks. "And stand, Death Knight." Emil rises. "A portion of my Death Knights have been slain. Aquos and his team have returned and led a stand against them." See the other generals look to each other. See one of the women speaks, Annette. "So they're still alive after all." "Yes. They look the same, no older than our last encounter, but they are much stronger." "How is this possible?" "I don't know. Physically, they're all more capable, but beyond that, I witnessed a few new powers. It's as though a couple of them have acquired a new semblance." See the Emperor's eyes narrow at him. "Elaborate." "They have acquired power that's clearly more than just a semblance. At least more than just their semblance. Flynn had a shadow of himself."
How does he know me?
Yeah, he wouldn't know Flynn.
"If I had to hazard a guess,
Nation Network.
well..." He stops. The Emperor speaks. "Go on. Say it." "Magic. Perhaps from the King's relics." "And this power? Is it comparable to what Mantle did with the staff?" "No, sir. It's lesser. He's certainly not all-powerful with it, I'm certain of that." The Emperor smiles. "Then we need not worry. For now, we must maintain our defenses. Order your troops. Yeah, turn. We will have our boats and We have our boats land troops on the other side and pincer them in. Emil, is there anything else? No, sir. Then ride. Make contact with our ships and return to the staging area. Ryuji, you take command of the Death Knights until his return. Form a line, instill a commander, and then join with the rest of us back in the staging area. Emil and Ryuji simultaneously. Yes, sir. As everyone turns to walk away, the Emperor stops one more time. Oh, and one more thing. Should the line be broken before we can seal the rats in, inform me immediately. If our best can't contain them, I will. While the generals speak. Sir.
Bring it.
And then the world twists away, and you return back where you were, Aquos. Everyone looking around you like, Aquos, what's going on?
Aquos.
Flint slaps you.
I'm here! We all need to stop for a second.
Alright, you slap who's next to you? You slap you.
Boreas?
Well, you were,
Clone and
Haku,
Boreas.
you were shaking him, so you're gonna slap like Red Zuck comes back, you just slap up Haku.
I'm gonna tell him everything that I just heard.
He's gonna say, interesting.
Haku, professors. Do we just continue forward?
Boris is going to say, well, we know they won't push the line towards us if what you said is true. That means if we're going to keep an eye on them, we'll have to press forward.
I think we should do it hastily, too.
Yes. All right. Let us go. And that's where we're going to end. So, hey. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Be sure to let us know whether you did or didn't by using those like buttons, the comments, or subscribing. And make sure you also spread it around to all of your friends, too. I'd also like to thank our patrons. With support like yours, we're able to slowly improve on our content, so thank you so much for supporting us. If you're not already a patron and you'd like to support us directly, be sure to check out our Patreon in the description below. We have rewards like stickers, shirts, behind-the-scenes content, and even the ability to make a major character to join in one of our D&D campaigns. Well, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.